Hello, this is Mental Health Peer Recovery Time. I'm your host, Saint CJ. This is session number 1. Welcome, mental health consumers, family members, and curious onlookers. I know there's plenty of you out there. I'm a trained and certified peer support specialist, and I also have experience facilitating support groups. I'll be sharing my experience and informing people about mental health recovery. Here are my certifications on the wall that you can see behind me. I'm a certified peer support specialist. I have a certificate in peer support. I also received a certificate in support group facilitating from NAMI. And another certificate I have is from Rio Salado College here in Arizona. My information will be inspiring and educational. This knowledge is based on my 15 years of experience living in mental health recovery. Sometimes I will have special guests who are my peers living in recovery. I want to bring hope, encouragement, and proof that yes, life can be better. Every session, I share some stories and read some quotes that will hopefully provide some hope to you in your life. We could all use hope in our lives, right? Today I'm going to share some of my personal story. That way you can get to know me better. I had a happy childhood. I made excellent grades in school, and I was athletic and played sports year-round. I was very close to my older sister and younger brother. I was raised by a single parent, yet my mom provided a very loving and supportive home. As a teenager, I became rebellious, and I started having bouts of depression. I believe my diagnosis of bipolar disorder was not treated during my teenage years because doctors were hesitant to diagnose kids during that time in the 80s. I started self-medicating with alcohol and other drugs, had behavioral problems in school, and at one point I began running away from home. All not good. After years of having many ups and downs and not being stable, I was finally diagnosed with bipolar disorder at the age of 20. I finally received treatment and proper medication, had regular doctor visits, and I was able to talk about my issues with a licensed counselor. My life finally had some sense of order, yet I still experienced a lot of mood swings. A few months before my diagnosis, I became manic and experienced many delusions. Of all things, I believed I was related to famous people. I would stay up for days at a time. Today I understand the importance of properly taking medications and getting the right help. I think I was putting myself in dangerous situations, and my diagnosis and starting of treatment came at the right time in my life. I did have a lot of accomplishments in my life the longer I progressed along in my recovery. As a young adult, I worked hard at a community college, and at the age of 26, I was accepted to Northern Arizona University. Go Lumberjacks. Later, I was successful at keeping my first full-time jobs. I felt responsible in life, which was cool. In my 30s, I started volunteering for NAMI, the National Association of Mental Illness. Right now I'm wearing a t-shirt which has the NAMI walk on it, as you can see. NAMI is a great organization which provides resources and services to mental health consumers. I encourage anyone who's seeking help or would like to volunteer to look into NAMI. It's really a great organization. At one point, I received training for a support group facilitator program. I was hired to do recreation facilitating. Later, I spent 1 year taking classes for my peer support training, and now I'm certified to work in that field. To this day, I still experience ups and downs. Yet, I better manage my symptoms by staying busy every day, taking my medications, getting the right amount of exercise, and talking about what I'm feeling during challenging times. So, that is some of my personal story, and I look forward to sharing some more of that with you as I make more of these videos. Now I take time to share some quotes that have inspired me, and I hope that they're helpful to you. These are quotations that I learned from my training for various certifications that I received. Here's a great one. A life not fully lived is not worth living. It's important to stay busy, whether with work, volunteering, school or college, support groups, or even just socializing with people. Find hobbies that interest you. Learn about what you're good at. Really research it, and find what you like in life. Here's another great quote. Those who give to others get double in return. Find ways to contribute to society. What causes are important to you? We often feel great after helping people. We receive more than we give from the experience of helping. That's really important to remember. Well, thank you for sharing some time with me today. I hope that I provided some inspiration and given you some hope in your daily life. Remember, recovery is possible. Peace.